So guys, let's do a hurry right now. This is going to be loud. Crap. It started raining. All things done real quick. Even though nobody's here, I'll mute the mic to pull this in. Okay, that's one part of the rain problem solved. Just got to sort this other car out. That's my battery. Hey Nikai. I'm doing alright, it's just started raining a bit, so I'm just running around. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I've just got to get this car with its windows closed up. Just in case it's spinning a bit. I can't even do that on it, can I? I do not think it's worth. Well, one moment, guys. I'll just bring these windows closed up on this car before it rains. I'm running around like a headless chicken. 20, 30 seconds. Sorry folks, I was going to be about 10 minutes later but it started raining, so I had to everything closed up. Right, we're good. We're good. Breathe. Breathe. We're good. How are we all? Sorry I'm running around. I was just trying to... Those two engines were just ever so slightly outside the door and it started spinning. Then I had to power up that car with no motor to get its battery in it. But yeah, we're going to keep working away at this floor, tearing this floor up, all this garage stuff. So, first step, I'll move the bikes back. It's very tight zoom on this camera, isn't it? So I'm just going to move the bikes back so I can take this board here off. That's the next mission. I won't be doing too much more today. I'm having a bit of an energy crash out, to be honest. This won't do too much in a day. At least I dodged the rain. That's good. Losing my edge. Definitely getting a bit too tired today. As much as I want to do these streams all the time and smash this out, I do have to make sure I'm being sustainable, so we'll see how we get on. Just checking in, thank you for coming by. Yeah, never give up. I just don't want to burn myself out today. I wasn't going to show up for this stream. I went, I'll just chill the rest of the day. But I want to at least get these two boards up. So I just sort of set that for myself. It's just that little bit extra, you know. You're good. Started raining right as I went to come down here. So I'm running around a bit. Good. Tight squeeze. Trying to rip out the floor. The garage is still full of bikes. Off this board, be good. Once this board's done, I'll roll them forward in. There's sort of a plan. Yeah. Cool. That's good. That's good. Oh, it's always something new. Just getting some work in, bro. I do work from home, man, so I had to build this gear. It's always the same thing, bro. It's always self-improvement. It depends what activity I'm doing, bro. So, yeah. Never stops. Hey, Bear, good to see you. Yeah, forever. There's always something different to do around here, man. I couldn't sit and keep just only doing the chats, right? I've got so much to get on with here. So, sometimes I still do the workouts and stuff, bro. I still do a bit of everything, but I also got to follow, you know. I've got to follow what I'm doing and... Yeah. Right, now where's the screws holding this one down? So that's pretty much the game. I'm rebuilding the garage floor at the moment. it does not appear to be. Oh, there we go. That's one. I've got to just get the screws out of here and I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. What's new with you, Forever? Mandy, how's everybody going? Yeah, it's pretty hard to make just raw labour look exciting on YouTube. That's the problem. You know, I'm undoing screws and timber. I'm just doing work, right? This is the boring work that nobody shows you. Why? Because it's boring. And I'm trying to be like, hey, do some work with me. And everyone's like, but I don't want to do the work. That's boring too. And I'm like, yeah, I know. What bike's the blue one? It's the ZX14 Kawasaki 1400. I blew up the motor on it last weekend. I wrecked the motor on that. So I've been fixing up the 1200 now. But yeah, the 1400 I need a new engine for. But anyway, yeah, at the moment it's just about getting the garage floor rebuilt. Because it was a very quick job when I built the garage. So just trying to make it so I could actually build 2 cars at a time in here. Because the way the garage is, the way the floors and stuff, it makes me not get enough done down here. It's just, it's a barrier between me and doing stuff essentially. Because I'm going to come down here, I'm going to get a whole heap done, and everything's just so difficult to operate, it's just frustrating me. So this week I'm smashing out building the floor properly. So we'll be streaming just like about at least 6 hours a day to 10 hours a day all week this week. Be a busy one. Just see what I can do. It's a lot of work I do off stream, but I mean this has been everything's on stream, so the idea is people can get work done while I'm doing this and stuff, right? Just hang out or whatever. But the bottom line is I got to get the work done, so never stops, man. Never stops. Nothing in there. Is there not much screwing this one down then? I take it. It's much more in here, is it? I think so. There's more of them. There's more of them. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess the audience will change over time and that. It's all good. It's all good. Either way, I'm getting my core work done, right? So I'm getting work done I need to get done rather than sitting in front of the camera doing chats all the time. So it's all good, man. I'll find that balance. I'm half dizzy, man. I've just been having a nap. I had a wee little nap there, a little bit. Feeling like crap. Why is it stuck on this time? Can't tell me there's one in there. Come on. How have you got on at your end there, Bear? How's things, man? Always miss one, eh? Hey, Stephen. Ah, same old man. Just going about the grind of it, bro. Getting the work done. So I'm just tired, man. I'm just burnt out, but that's alright. I'll keep going. I'm gonna get this board done and then pull one more at least. That sort of my brain was telling me don't come back down here. You know, you're too. You know, just rest the rest of the day. I'm like, nah, we'll come down. Do a couple more boards at least, and then I can. Anytime after that, I'm cool. I can bounce. But I had to set just a little bit more work for myself. You know, it's 15 minutes of undoing screws and lift up a couple of boards, but it just means I'm a bit further ahead, right? Just had to run down here as well because I had a stream set, and then it started raining like 10 minutes before I started it, and yeah, had to put a battery in the car and stuff. Hey, Natasha, how are you? All right, mate? Yeah, changing out the whole floor. That's it, bro. Well, the whole front half of the garage. So yeah. Guys, I'll just get this board done. Should be it. There's one more screw in there. Come on. Somewhere here. Yeah, this was all the temporary floor when I built the garage. So been super busy. You keep missing me. That's no worries at all, mate. Up there, got most of the front yard work done. Kind of necessary. My neighbour's trying to rent her place out. I had to make the place look nice and tended. Nice. But hey, you got it done. How's the whole kitchen thing going, bro? You've been cooking it. You've been cooking it all, Bear. You've been got the fridge restacked and cooking, man. Come on, come here. I just bent the crap out of this one trying to lift it without the I'm trying to lift the board without taking it out. Saying, oh, I got it. We got it. Just gotta have a little faith. Stop slipping out of the damn thing. I hate these square drive screws, man. They're the bane of my existence. That's alright. See, as you can see, it's very much musical garage at the moment. Moving things every time I need to plot this flooring. But I'll make it work. I'm always making it work, mate. Just gotta believe in yourself. My mom said work smarter, not harder. Alright, so now we'll move all the motorbikes forward again. Oh, here comes the rain. Got some rain ASMR for everybody today. Started the morning with a beautiful sunrise on here. Get these bikes moved. I have to clean up that oil too. Yeah. really want it soaking into the motorbike tyres, that's all. That's what I've got I can throw down here. That's funny. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing, buddy. No, that black motorcycle was actually my best friend's father's bike, which he's had for about the last. He bought it about 7 or 8 years ago, and when he passed away about 4 years ago, I bought it to do up for the family. So sort of, do it up and keep it going. None of them wanted to hang on to it, but as a tribute to the old fellow who passed away, I actually acquired that bike. So no, that's not the story there, buddy. But I appreciate your silly troll comment. Hope you feel proud of yourself. One thing I've always struggled with, washing dishes as I go, I'm used to just leaving everything there during my meal. I can get to like, oh, you can do that. My best suggestion would be rinse as you go, clean up as you go. That's what changed a lot for me with cleaning up dishes and stuff, was just as you're making food before you eat, you rinse out what you can and sort of have it ready, and then when you basically go eat your food, then come back and you've got the plate you've eaten off and the other stuff's sort of rinsed, right? So you've kind of like pre-staged it ahead of yourself. That's how I would do that. That's how I had success with it. These days I just outsource it to Susie. But it all worked out, That's how I fixed that problem in the end. Is Susie had only really been at home with parents, So it's good. I'm teaching her the lessons now, right? I really regret putting all these in with little square drive screws that I now have to remove, because you always strip these things out. I really wish I had a battery drill that would reverse, but I don't. So you make do. I was having that conversation with a good friend of mine recently. He's worth millions and millions of dollars, and he's just talking about outsourcing his dishes. He's like, my time's worth more elsewhere or whatever. I said, man, the lessons in doing them, the lessons you're looking for in life, the joy you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. Because then, you know, that's where you learn. That's the dragon confronting you, right? But yeah, man, just change the process. So, you know, if you're avoid, like, oh, I'll do that later, or I'll do it later. It's like, just rinse as you cook. Try and, by the time you serve up, all you should really have is, like, you know, a plate, a bowl, and, you know, you can serve your food. Say you use the frying pan, you can serve it into a plate, and then, you know, quickly do the frying pan. It doesn't have to be perfect, but rinse the worst out of it. And then just run a sink for dishes later, right? You can do it that way. That usually helps. But hey, you know, everybody avoids it, man. So that's the best I've found. Is sort of, you know, like I used to cook and just leave like the onion peel around, leave this, leave that, and then it's like, oh, I've made this huge mess. Whereas let's just do the onion, put the onion in the frying pan, alright, throw out the peel of onion. Same thing I used to do with those coffee sachets, is I'd make a coffee sachet and then just leave the sachet on the bench, and then I make 4 coffees that day and it's 4 coffee sachets are sitting there. I've learned to just, as long as you've got a bin there, that's the main thing. Is if you don't have a bin, you're going to leave it. If there's a bin right there that's ready, you're kind of good, you know. And just train the motion. Like, I don't even think about throwing out packets and stuff now. Like a year ago, I was terrible at that. Now I'm alright at it. Pretty good. One bit of thinking I use is if it takes less than 5 minutes, just get it done now. If you've got little tasks, if it's going to take less than 5 minutes, just smash it out. Then get back to what you were doing. But I feel, you know, you make dinner, you want to eat, you don't want to be doing dishes then eating and have the meal go cold. So that's where you have to have just a slightly tweaked plan on it. Give me my screw. I don't get why that guy would make that comment about the motorbike, eh? It's like, what, bro? Come on, man. Come on, buddy. I think he's a sub. I don't know on that one. I don't know. My brain's too tired today. I wasn't going to do the stream. I was just going to go lay in bed and do jack shit. But I mean, I better come down and do a couple more boards, at least try and get a bit more progress than I was going to, right? Scroll up. Get a dishwasher. Yeah. Joys, what you're looking for is in the week, everybody. G'day, Cody. How are you? He got that far. I remember that. Hey, bro. How are you, man? Hope you're keeping well. Don't get to eat till you cleaned up. Yeah. It's so much easier, bro. It's just do it as you go. Each thing as you're cooking, right? There's a lot of time when you're cooking, right? Between stirring and stuff. There's always time rather than standing there or checking your phone or whatever. There's always moments when you can just put this away. It's always best to make mess, clean mess. Make mess, clean mess. So through cooking, like, you know, you get out some garlic out of the fridge or something, whatever. You don't put the garlic down and then just go, oh, I might need it soon or whatever. It's easy to just usually put it in the fridge and then, you know, yeah, then it's done that way. How many more screws have I got on this board? Beating over today. My back starts aching. Shoulder starts aching. Alright. As you can see, I'm having a board meeting. Yep. No, not funny? Alright. Sorry, I can't make the boring work look glamorous, guys. Just doesn't work that way. This is the boring shit of life, man. That's what we do here. The boring shit. Just have to get used to it. I'm sure I was pretty slack with screwing this one down, but we'll see if there's another screw hole here somewhere. I don't think so, but maybe. Nah, I think I'm pretty good on this one. It's only got a few screws in it. As I said, it was a temporary flaw that ended up down for about 2 years, so finally rebuilding it. Right, hopefully I got all the screws out of that. One minute. It's your home. Why won't you go in your home? Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Yep. Hey man, I don't have an electric drill and I've just taken out like 100 screws today by hand. So, you know, there you go. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. I'm going to sit down for a moment, mate. Probably cut the stream off pretty soon, guys. Oh, I don't got the phone. Shut it all off pretty soon. I just want to get those 2 boards done. Beyond that, I'm just going to, if I keep going today, I'm just going to be absolutely useless tomorrow. And that's where I'll lose consistency. So, I think I've done enough for today with the amount of sleep. Just how I'm feeling, I've got to listen to my body. I've got to be sensible. As much as I want to push through and like put on a show and or whatever, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. You can chat for a bit though, I suppose. A minute. But yeah, there's honestly guys, I don't know how to do these streams because in the last 3 days I've had 0 subs. Just to be clear. When I sit right in front of a camera, when I'm sitting in the caravan having a talk like this about mental health and all that, and it's important to do the work and that, it's, 30, 40 subs a day. When I do this, I'm actually in the garage actually doing the work, and nobody subscribes to that, apparently, so I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to do, man. Like, this is the way I want for the channel, where I'm not sitting there talking for 3 or 4 hours. I have to make it work doing this, or I have to give up YouTube. Because it's like I don't have the time to do all my chats sitting in front of a camera for 4 hours. I need to be getting work done. That's just the reality of my life. I have a lot of work to get done. I have to do the work on the stream. But the streams are popular and people love the mindset. They love what I have to say. And I get 40 subs a day if I just sit right in front of the camera and have a conversation. But most of the time they're coming in, I'm actually doing actual work. And it's meant to be for people who are putting off tasks to try and, they can body double with me. They can work while I do. But, it's getting 0 subscribers. I have changed category in the algorithm. It's trying to figure out who to send me still. So, I guess, we'll just wait and see, man. Hey, John Wigrin, how are you, brother? Good to see you, man. We're tearing up the whole garage floor this week. Well, the front half of it. I'm tearing up the front half of the garage floor. But yeah, I was just discussing, John, it's just,
this channel has been getting 0 subs for days because I changed category, because this is more workflow based stuff, rather than 40 subs a day when I'm this far from the camera talking about ADHD, mental health, depression, procrastination, all these things. And then I do the streams where I'm showing doing the work to actually get people moving, and it's not working. It's not working. So I don't know. It has to work this way. Like, I'm not going back to like sitting down inside. I don't have time for it. I'm getting too behind on my own stuff. So it's all good. We'll give it time. But I'm not going to sit there and do chats just to get subs or anything like that. 100 screws by hand. Bear says that sounds like his teenage years. Oh my god. Oh, you lovely people sure do know how to make me smile when I'm just tired. I'm tired, I'm drained, I'm just over it. Oh man, I appreciate it, guys. Good night, talk to you later, be well. It was a nice morning. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Diana, yep, get some rest. Pretty late for you, right about midnight for you, I think. Yeah, it was a nice morning, beautiful sunrise, and it's just started raining a little now, on and off, but it's all good. It's drained from tearing up the garage floor, lack of sleep, bit of everything. I'll be alright. But I do need to know when to stop today. Because when you're streaming, doing this work, I can do 3 times the amount of work in a day, not streaming. The moment you're streaming and you're checking the chat and you're thinking about what you're doing and you're moving the camera, or it's just a mental drain, man. It's just the mental bandwidth requirement to do this is really difficult. And it's just, I don't know. It's a little bit depressing when 3 days in a row I've done like 3 streams, 2-hour streams a day for the last 3 days for 0 subs. And then I wake up from not streaming and I lose 2 or 3 and stuff, and it's just like, I don't know how to succeed at this, but we'll find out. We'll figure it out, man. The people who have been here a while, like, say they really love the channel, and more people will find it, so it's all good. I am a wholesome little channel, so it's alright. And I understand most people are not looking for body doubling streams and work and stuff. They're looking for entertainment, I suppose. So it's all good. Back to it. You've break long enough. Yeah, no, we're wrapping it up for the day, Scoop. I'm drained, bro. I'm not gonna keep pushing myself, because ADHD, man. When I get to this point, like, this is where self-improvement with ADHD differs to normal self-improvement. Normal self-improvement is just grind, push. Like, with ADHD, you cannot do that. With ADHD, you have to listen to your body and go, I'm getting too much here. I'm getting too, and you have to be able to shut down and give yourself that grace. Because I know if I can keep working right now. I could work for another 10 hours. I can work through the night here, but then I'm going to be absolutely useless for the next 4 days, right? So, this is how it is. I can definitely build up to more of it, but at the moment, I haven't been doing enough of this kind of stuff, and it's just, yeah. Getting used to streaming it is the weird bit. Getting used to operating in a garage and oh, hey guys, I'll come here, or let's go over here, or let me show you this, or let's talk about that, It's all just taking from the task I'm doing. So I'm just trying to learn to mitigate that, that's all. Like, I love doing it, but it's just I've got to get better at it, that's all. That's all, but I did a new decent floor up the back, so this is all new floor. It's like got a lot of beams in it and stuff, right? So that floor's really strong. But when I originally first got here, I just slapped that down and just built what I could. This is my mate's old deck off his holiday home. It's his deck off there, that I dragged home on a trailer, because I just had a gravel floor in here. That's what I got first, was he offered me that. And I had these mezzanine racks that were in my old workshop. They used to be up in the sky on posts, like with all these bins and stuff on them. But putting a car on it, you can't jack up a car on that. You can't put axle stands on, which, as I learned, I put one car here and was building it. That was fine. I put a car on here to build, and I couldn't lift the engine out because it wasn't strong enough. So, yeah. So we're ripping all that out. So the new floor starts there. So we need to go from here all the way forward through the whole workshop, all the way around, and replace all this. So that's this week's mission. So I'm live all week. That's this week's task. We're waiting on parts for this. This floor up the motor on. I wrecked the motor on this, so I've dragged the old model out of the corner. I'm going to buy, I've bought rocker cover gaskets and stuff for that, so they're on the way. That project cart had some issues, so I've ordered some parts for that. And yeah, that's the mission at the moment. So all of this is coming up, all of this, I've got to cut all of this up. I've got to cut this up with a grinder, so I probably won't do it on stream because it'll be so horrifically loud. But otherwise I could use it as a rack somewhere. I could use it as something. I could almost use it as an internal wall thing, but it's very heavy, so somehow I got to get that out of there. And as you can see, the door isn't that wide. So we originally lifted it in, tilted on a 45-degree angle, and like strapped it to a dolly on a trailer and rolled it out. I'll figure it out. I'll probably just cut it up. I'll just get the angle grinder in on the welds, and yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Marshall, find your groove, and I think you'll be good then once you do that stream with early effortless. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. That's exactly it. At the moment, Marshall, I appreciate that, Marshall. Yeah, at the moment, I could definitely sit on here. I could do another 5 hours right now. But if I do that, I'm just going to burn myself out. And I'll do that exact same thing I always did with ADHD, which is burn myself out in 3 days, and then I'm no good for anything. And then I get depressed because it's like, man, I can't even stick to anything I try and turn my life around and get a whole heap done. And I'm good for 3 days, and then I'm useless again. And then I beat myself up, right? So this is the cure. I'm going to actually have some grace with myself. I mean, I was up at 4:30 in the morning, and I've been working, like, when I take a break off streaming, I'm sitting there on AI mode, researching stuff about the channel. I'm supporting some mates' channels and stuff, but I'm always dual screen. I'm always, like, chatting with AI. I'm always trying to understand YouTube and the channel and how I present this information, how I can actually help people with these body doubling streams and stuff, right? You know, I'm sitting there listening to podcasts about ADHD and stuff myself to try and pass information on to you guys. You know, it's just at some point something's got to give, right? You can't. You're exactly right. It's about what's sustainable. For this part of it, right? It's got to be just sustainable to me. Put that up there. Cool. Yeah, no rest. Yeah. Should I cut the hair, guys? I'm starting to think I should cut the hair. I'll probably chat for a minute up in the gym or something. I don't know. I feel like I'm I feel dizzy. That's all. Just feel dizzy. I mean, been up since 4:30. It's working at this. It's 5 p.m. now, so just a bit drained. So yeah, we'll talk for a minute, guys. If anybody wants to chat, I'll sit down for a moment. You know what I need is a coffee, love. That's what I've forgotten. Is a coffee. Actually, have a couple of those beers that I got given for my birthday. Have we got room in the fridge? Just only two at a time though. Like, we don't want to bring back my rampant alcoholism after 3 years. So it's always good when a family member, when you quit alcohol 3 years ago and you only have like one drink. Very rarely, if you go somewhere, you'll buy one drink, so you're not bringing alcohol home. That was my father, in fact, right? And he's like, oh, I didn't realise you had a problem with alcohol. I'm like, remember that whole thing where I was like getting drunk every night and destroying my life, and talk to you about how I had to give up alcohol and all that? He's like, oh, I didn't think it was that big an issue. You know, you can have one box of beer for your birthday, you know, it's not a big deal, you'll be fine. And it's like, dude, you realise how bad my problem with alcohol got? So yeah, that was this, I was trying to sort of be polite about it and appreciative, and I was like, dude, I really appreciate, I told you, you don't have to get me anything, you can't afford that kind of thing. But he swung by and dropped off some beers, and I'm like, oh, dude. Right, we'll make up a coffee, eh? Is my mic? Oh, it is. My mic is up here. What's that? Sorry, love?
I'll sort it.
Yeah, sorry. You guys, if anybody new has joined, I'm not usually this much of a space cadet. I'm just like into out right now. Once I start sweating, that's when it gets difficult. I just start sweating out of like anxiety, not out of workload.
Water in there?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just enough water. She'll be right. She'll be right, mate. Yeah, I'll chat a bit long, guys, if you guys want to chat for a minute. Oh, I had a whole heap of licorice all sorts, which I haven't had for like a year. What's what's happened? I've been robbed. I've been robbed by the missus. She's taken my licorice all sorts. You left me 2. You vicious beast. You left me 2. But thanks for like putting a rubber band on and protecting my 2 you left me. Yo, you've got your own chocolate. I got you the chocolate you like. This was mine. Mine. Yeah. Oh, you left me 3. No, you're forgiven. There's 3 in there. You want one?
No, I'm good.
You like the green ones, right? I can offer yellow or
Yeah,
orange.
Right.
Okay. Well, chat while I have a coffee, guys. What are we going to talk about? Who has a question for me? Oh, hey, dog, get off. Oh. Rubber band back in the cupboard. Then. Heidi, get off my table, dog. What are you doing, bro? Go lie down. Climbing all over my table, all mimbly bimbly. Scrambled eggs, that's what we'll need. Oh, I've had some steak and bacon and stuff. She keeps me well fed, this woman. She makes sure I eat if I've forgotten. Oh, we have a couple of pork buns left, don't we? Yeah, I'll send it. I'll have my coffee first. Could you get my juice, please? I'm not making her my servant. She's just literally, we're in a caravan and she's on top of the fridge. It's easier. Cheers, love. Right. I'm refreshed. I'm just going to get the phone plugged in again. We're heading into another winter and I still have not finished the cabin. Terrible. Eggs. After all my help, Bear is mocking how I say eggs. Eggs. I gotta say it like an American. Eggs. Eggs and milk. We gotta have lots of eggs and lots of milk. Yeah. Is that American enough now? I was, what's his name? NASCAR driver died. It was like the only name I knew in NASCAR that when I see it online, he was like the rookie champion. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. But I was like, I'd seen some stuff from him going around the internet. He was apparently good, dropped dead, dead of like probably pneumonia or something. They haven't said completely, but 41 years old. He's 41 years old, and it just made me reflect. You never know, right? It's a hard one. What's his name? Bush. I can't remember the first name though. Is it Kyle? I don't know. Obviously, I don't know enough about the American stuff, but I don't watch NASCAR or anything. But I've definitely seen him around. I've seen clips of him and stuff before. But yeah, that popped up, and it's just he was coughing. He had sinus problems and whatever, and was coughing on May 10th, and by today he's gone, right? And as a 41-year-old male of reasonably good health, he drives a freaking NASCAR. You got to have some health about you to drive a NASCAR. But that's how quickly life can vanish on you, right? So something to think about. I agree, dog. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I can do a few American accents. I can do California girl. I can do that. I prefer not to. Damn old. Sometimes, man, you just gotta You just gotta shoot your best shot trying to do American accent, man, and damn well I'm starting mumbling a little bit and damn old and talking like this, and then you can say old boomhauer, damn old. Yep. Can you stop whining at me, dog? I don't have any money. Don't whine at me. I don't have any money. No, you can have dinner later. Why? Has she been out lately? She's having the right. What's your problem? What's your problem, dog? What's your troubles? Go away. You know, me and your mother are on the bed. You can't come up here. Perfection. Ain't got no gas in it. Yep. 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 Oh, just get up on the bed then, you fool. Go lie down. Not on the pillow. Wait, here. Move. Go lie down over there. German Shepherd. Side note. If you get one, it's going to want endless attention. People said pit bulls were clingy. I have a pit bull. He's a bit clingy. A German Shepherd will not leave you alone ever. You've been warned. But I love it a bit, so it's alright. So it's like when you're tired, you're a bit cranky, you just, a German Shepherd can be a bit much sometimes. But yeah. But yeah, I've changed category on YouTube again, so that's why we're sitting at 4 or 5 viewers instead of 20, 25, 15, the usual. YouTube's trying to figure out who to show me to at the moment, so we'll see. But we're in people and vlogs category now, which means it's more, it suits the varied content I do, because I do so much different stuff on here, all built around it's just me and my lifestyle, and yeah, self-improvement, ADHD, cars, motorbikes, building my own house. It's like, my channel is a blend of like homesteading, self-improvement, you know, motorcycles, cars, dogs, like it's just everything, right? So it's very hard for YouTube to know who to show my life to. So hopefully it figures it out, because we've had 3 days in a row of 0 subs versus we were getting 40 subs a day doing the same stuff, and I've changed category and I've tanked it. But oh well. We'll see how we get on. Yep. Alright, well I haven't got any chat going, guys, so I'm gonna head off. We're gonna go we'll watch a movie or something, we'll have some dinner. It's about 5:20 in the afternoon. So yeah, I'll call it a day. I've been at it for a 12-hour workday today, right? Did you engine swap the Briggs and Stratton in that bike yet? Nah, mate. No, I didn't bother with that. How to repair shit when you have ADHD. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Oh, nah, not gonna. Wouldn't put a Briggs and Stratton in a bike, mate. 200 horsepower bike, 5 horsepower Briggs and Stratton. 200 horsepower motor, 5 horsepower. I did blow up the motor on the bike though, the 1400, the big blue one. I blew up the motor. I think it was after you actually said that about changing the motor out. Or was that right after I said the motor blew up? I think it was. I don't know. Don't sweat the details, man. Don't sweat the details. Alright, well thank you for joining me. I hope you guys got some stuff done within the body double while I was doing work. You're meant to be getting some stuff done. I hope I know it benefits some people here. So, as always, we'll just keep going at it. I'll keep working away at stuff in the garage. Do check out the channel. Check out the shorts that I do have. Not many at the moment. Check out the old lives and throw likes and comments and all that. I will be back tomorrow. Which is in about... I'll stream again in 14 hours. 14 hours, alright? So whatever time that is for you, I'll schedule it. I'll schedule someone. Hit the notify me thing or whatever. I don't know. Sweet. Have a good one. My brain is mush. I'm going to go relax. Have a good one, guys.